Here with Colorado Mines head women's basketball coach Paula Krueger. Coach, 65-64, come from behind victory over Colorado Christian tonight. Talk about the game a little bit.
I've been challenging the kids for a long time to show me their guts, to play some defense, to bring some heart, and I've been hard. There's no question about it. I've been in their shorts all the practice, during the game, trying to tell them that they've got more in there, and man, when they needed it, they emptied the tank tonight, and I couldn't be more proud.
You spent most of the game trailing. Talk about your kids' determination to come back to get the win tonight.
We've talked about that a lot, about playing through and never giving up and staying together and having a positive face, and that's a hard thing for me too. I'm a pretty intense person, and it's not always a positive face that I put forward, and we're really working hard as a team, to do that, to be able to play through deficits and through, some bad breaks and that kind of thing. And tonight, I think, is a prime example of what these kids can do when they put their mind to it.
Angie Charchelis, another strong game tonight, 26 points, including the game winner. Talk about in the huddle before drawing up that play.
We had run a play similar to that on the baseline, and she'd had, they switched, and we got Tori on a slip for a layup, and I thought coming out of that, a clear out with an opportunity for Angie if they switched to take a big, to the rack. I took a chance that they weren't going to jump that ball screen because they hadn't jumped one, all game, that he wouldn't make that change, and, the chance paid off and put the ball in the hands of who was the hottest player at the time.
Christina Whitelaw kind of had her way a little bit in the first half, held her to 4 points in the second half. How did you do that?
She missed some shots. I tried to challenge the kids to, once she gave it up, to make her work to get it back, to work for everything that she had. To be completely honest with you, she might be the best offensive player that I've had to try and defend one-on-one with the strength they have in the paint. It's one thing if you can come off of some of those screens and try to double team her and that kind of thing, but they score in the paint too. So, we just had to gut it out. We had to hard up, and that's what we did.
You got Fort Lewis and Adams State coming into town next weekend. What are you expecting to see out of those two teams?
Everything but the kitchen sink, because Fort Lewis is fighting for first place and Adams is fighting to make the tournament. And we're going to do everything that we can to protect this house. But for tonight and tomorrow, just going to enjoy this one.